And we start our day at the Wingstop. Okay, it is 4:30. I've picked up the Wing House order. Wingstop. I always say Wing House. Wing House is another place in Tampa. It's kind of like a Hooters. Anyways, it's 4:30. I signed in at 4. My plan was to do South Miami first, but it said it was busy in University Park, and it took a half hour for me to get my first order, so I'm chilling. Let's see how today goes. If I end up in Homestead, that would be a good thing. Okay, that Wingstop was delivered. I don't understand why DoorDash had a $5.25 base, 0 tip, but look what I was handed at the door. $7. The guy was very nice. I think a lot of people just don't know how the tipping thing works. You know, that's proof. You know, when people tip cash, it's I understand they just don't want to save. They want to save money on not put it on their credit card. But you know how it is. Thank the Lord, DoorDash put a $5.25 base pay. Because I'll be honest with you, if that was a $3 base pay, it's like 4 miles away. When you see 4 miles and $3, people are gonna decline that. I mean, I wasn't, because shit, it's my first order of the day, and it seems like it's slow this Saturday. All right, my next order is here at Sergio's Authentic Cuban Kitchen. I want to check out this place from the inside because they have like a robot food runner here. And here's the robot, but it's not really being used right now. It's pretty empty on the store. See you later, robot. Little update on my little rear bumper thing. I've managed to like squeeze it in there, but you could tell it's still messed up. I looked up that part online. There was one auto parts shop that had the entire rear bumper thing. It wasn't in stock, but when it was in stock, they were asking for like $300-400 for it, so I don't know if that's worth replacing that whole thing. I just want to maybe find a body shop that would just kind of finagle it for me, you know? Just finagle it in there. Make it as presentable as possible. It's not like this is a new car, although I do want to make it look as good as new as long as I can.
The action is fast and furious.
Albert, yeah. Here you go, man. The bottle of water's in there too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Easy drop off. The guy worked at a food truck here in the Bird Road warehouse district, and guy tipped $2. Base pay was $3, so just a regular little $5 order. Wasn't too far though. Sergio's is on Bird Road. All right, on to my next one. And my next order is at this Japanese restaurant, Sushiko. One of the more slept on places to get sushi in Miami. Actually, never had an order here, but I know the restaurant very well. It's very popular down here. All right, I've picked up this sushi and I see it says tip $11.70. Now, I wonder if that tip is going to me or does the restaurant keep that? I have no idea, because this is a merchant order. It's not through DoorDash, so I don't know how that works. I'm getting paid $6.50 for the order. that's what it says I'm getting paid. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, is there gonna be a hidden tip there? An $11.70 hidden tip? Or, I don't know. All right, I got my answer. And it's a good one. That $11.70 went directly to me. As you can see here, it was added on to their $2.50 base pay. $2.50 base pay. Wasn't even that close. But I was thinking, I mean, that's clearly good because it was $97 worth of sushi and she tipped $11.70. So, you know, around 10%, a little over 10%. Great. But what strikes me is that theoretically, you could order $100 worth of sushi, tip nothing, and DoorDash will pay me $2.50 to bring it to your ass. That is some bullshit right there. And I don't even care if the driver gets it. Let the tip go to the artisan sushi maker or whatever. I mean, those guys work hard, man. And this is a critically acclaimed restaurant, Japanese restaurant, and you feel you can order $100 worth of sushi without properly adding gratuity? That just doesn't seem fair to me. This is one of those situations where I think they should include gratuity, at least 10% for orders over 60 to 80 bucks, or something like that. Because obviously this lady was cool, but that just seems unfair to me, man. You know what? If you can't afford to properly add gratuity to your $100 order, then I got news for you. You can't afford $100 worth of sushi, right? You shouldn't be ordering $100 worth of anything that people have to freaking make, and then make well too. It's like, that's like one of the more popular sushi restaurants. It's not a chain. It's not like Sushi Saki or Sushi Maki. You know, it's a local, reputable place, you know? And everybody's in a tight spot right now. So, I'm glad the lady tipped, but, you know, I just think orders like that, especially from local restaurants who have to pay employees and they have to hire our artisans to make that sushi, and it's gourmet food. I'm sorry, bro. Gratuity should be included. And at least 10%. Minimum. It's my opinion. I like how that was a great order and I still like justified in my head to get mad. All right, you know what? It's a La Carreta going to South Miami for $6.50. I think I'm gonna take this and I'm going to start in South Miami because I have a feeling South Miami's good today. And I'm losing opportunities. I'm getting orders here, but they're few and far between. So instead of spending the next 2 hours here getting an order every now and again, I'm gonna close out and see what South Miami's doing. And hopefully move myself down south, maybe do Palmetto Bay, and end up at Homestead for the peaks today. I'm starting to get really frustrated with peak pay. I feel like whenever DoorDash offers a peak, that's basically saying it's not busy, so you might as well just work when there isn't a peak and it's busy and hope for better orders. All right, pulling up La Carreta, you already know. It's just one item. I'm not gonna bring the camera inside. Hopefully it's just ready. I got the La Carreta order all picked up and I'm headed towards an apartment building that's right by Sunset Place in South Miami. Another reason I want to sign off is that I did 6 orders yesterday without declining, and my acceptance rate was 71% before that, and then I did those 6 orders and it was still 71%. So either the last 6 orders on that 100 list were declines. I don't know. It's just so weird to me that you could do 6 orders in a row and your acceptance rate doesn't go up. And so this is my 4th order here, and I haven't declined. So I've done 10 orders without declining. And I want to see what my acceptance rate is. These long hallways. All right. These hallways are the bane of my existence. All right, I've ended my dash. And I don't know whether to call DoorDash or not, but I'm still at 71. That's the kind of worrisome thing about keeping track of your acceptance rate, is that unless you really write down everything that you've accepted and declined, you don't know where those 100 orders are being counted from. Because clearly I accepted 10 orders without declining, and it must have gotten rid of 10 orders that I accepted. So the percentage stayed the same. Because most of my declines were in the middle of that, of the 100. So until one of those starts moving towards the end, does this make sense? This is like weird. I've thought about this a lot, this math. Basically like a scroll wheel that keeps track of your last 100 orders, accepted or declined. And if you accept one, it gets rid of the last one that you either accepted or declined. And if that one was an accepted one, then the percentage stays the same. It only goes up if you get rid of something you declined. I'd like to talk to like a mathematician about this, about the theory behind that, the percentage theory. Next stop, Chicken Kitchen. Wow, it says it's relocating. I'm glad it's not. It's still here. All right.
I had a baseball game that day.
Drivers, don't you just love it when your order is sitting there waiting for you? And they're actually paying attention? It's the best feeling. It's like, thank God you're saving me time. Okay, I dropped off the Chicken Kitchen. It's in this great little community here called Gables by the Sea. Very expensive homes here, multi-million-dollar mansions. I find it strange that this lady didn't tip. I thought there was going to be a hidden tip on that order, but no. And it was a little south of South Miami. So technically, I'm in Palmetto Bay. And since I wanted to go to Palmetto Bay and eventually Homestead, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out and sign back in. See how that works? I just did one order in South Miami, but I had a game plan. I knew I wanted to go south, and here I am. So, really didn't lose anything. And after that delivery, my acceptance rate went to 72. So, I guess I know it's working now. Okay, I picked up my next order. It's a Shake Shack here by the falls. I've never been to this Shake Shack. I'm actually really happy that I got this Shake Shack. Not only is it paying out well, it's $10.25, but it's being delivered to Country Walk, which is where I was planning on going to next, to be next to the Chili's and the Chipotle, because around this time, 6, 7 o'clock, those two restaurants are ballin'. So,
Arnado,
driving,
Yepes, and Carlson
facing the sun is brutal.
Kyle Gibson in the first inning.
Okay, so that Shake Shack was delivered. as I was dropping it off, it was a leave at door order. This Amazon guy, who has been following me, had a delivery right at the same time at the house that this Shake Shack was due. Now, the lady wrote in the delivery instructions for me, leave it at bench, do not ring doorbell. Which I have no problem with, because that, like I said in other vlogs before, that is my default. I do not ring a doorbell unless you tell me to ring a doorbell or it's a hand it to me customer. But what if this Amazon guy rang the doorbell? Now she's gonna think that it was me that rang the doorbell. It's funny, those situations that you never think could happen, they happen all the time. Okay, got a Casavana for $6.50. So I had to pull a quick Yui and pulling in right now. Marlins win. That's good news. Here we are at Casavana. Pickup is at the window. All right. We have our order. Kind of a high volume order, and it's a $6.50. You know what that means. Could be a little hidden tip.
Park in Washington, where the Marlins have won again.
You never know. There was like 8 bags just like these sitting on that window waiting for drivers. So I wouldn't be surprised. Although, if any of them were DoorDash, they probably would have just added them on to this order. But what I was saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if I get another Casavana pickup as soon as I deliver this one. All right, let's get out of here. Delivered? This is gonna be my first decline. I've had bad experiences at that Pollo Tropical. You know what? I've accepted everything thus far. It's $6. Who cares? Anyways, I was gonna say that last order was extra hidden tip. She tipped $10, so it was something like 12 something in total. I was gonna screen grab it, but then that Pollo Tropical came in. I've just had some crazy experiences at this Pollo Tropical down here in Country Walk, but whatever, let's see what happens. I just remember doing this order here. This guy ordered like 10 family meals and like came with like 10 buckets of rice, huge buckets. And it was like 8 huge bags. I delivered it. Everything went fine. The guy tipped me. And as I'm going home, I realized it kind of smells like rice in my car. And I just realized that I had a thing of rice spill as I was bringing the bags in the house. A huge tub of rice spilled in my car. And it was kind of nasty. But anyways, that was the only time I've ever. The guy didn't even realize he was short a tub of rice. So I felt bad, but he had 9 more tubs. He was fine.
Personally for you?
Huh?
Is it personally for you, or you're delivering it?
I'm delivering it. It's DoorDash. So this one was pretty smooth, just one item, no problems, but it's funny how your mind always thinks to just strange orders that you've had in specific locations, and then your instinct is to be like, decline it because you're like, I just don't want that to happen again. But I feel like I do that a lot at the Cheesecake Factory at Dadeland Mall. I just hate going to that place. So if it's not an order that's paying out high, I'll decline. I'll decline like a $5-6 order at Cheesecake. I don't even give a shit. Even if it's not going that far. Especially if it's a lot of items. Item count is high. You're like, the parking in that back alley. It's just a nightmare. I hate the Cheesecake Factory. I don't mind going there, like, to have something to eat, but I hate going there for deliveries. All right, let's get out of here. Lady lives 4 minutes away. It's 8:04. I think we're doing good time, and we're doing good money, too. Starting to feel better about today. I was kind of feeling sick this afternoon. Last night, I ate some burrito that made me feel bad. I woke up with night sweats at 2 in the morning, and I actually threw up. But then I felt better, but I was still kind of depleted, when you throw up from food poisoning. But I'm starting to feel good now. I was also watching that Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus. You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. It's pretty good. It's not Mandalorian good, but it's watchable. Anything with Darth Vader, and I think they did Darth Vader pretty well. It's better than the prequels sucked. But they say the voice wasn't James Earl Jones. It was James Earl Jones and some kind of AI trickery they used with some of his old line readings or something like that. Sounded great. I didn't have a problem with it. I figured his voice, I know he's old, but can't they make his voice sound younger and then put it through the Darth Vader filter?
Obi-Wan has taught you well. Baseball, Ray. Throughout the years, baseball.
Field of Dreams.
I am not interested in formalities, Inquisitor sister. Inquisitor.
You're broke, Ray. You sell now or you lose everything.
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers.
Baseball, Ray. There has been one constant, and that's baseball, Ray.
Baseball has marked the time. This field, this game.
Obi-Wan has
part of our
taught
past,
you
Ray.
well.
It reminds us
Impressive.
of all that once was good.
Most impressive.
And it could be again.
But you're not a Jedi yet.
Oh. People will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
You have failed me, Admiral. You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
I'm by that Chili's and the Chipotle. I'm ready, guys. Start hitting me up. Okay, so I'm here at the Chili's, and what I do instead of parking here is I just drive laps around the Chili's and the Panera Bread here. You see? Because as I've said before, I don't know what it is, but the algorithm that distributes orders likes to give orders to cars that are moving, in motion. I don't know if it's something to do with if they see that you're stationary. They don't like that. The timer doesn't, the GPS doesn't follow you. So it's like you're not really like active for them. I have gotten orders just parked, but usually whenever I park, I'm dead in the water. I wonder if there's a Adobe Premiere audio effect that will make my voice a Darth Vader sound.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
It's going to be dark out soon. Alright, fuck it. I parked right out here in front of Panera. And I'm just gonna give it 10 minutes. I'm like smack dab in the middle of a hot spot. So, I know people are ordering here. My best case scenario would be if they gave me an order for any of these restaurants along this strip. Here we go, Chipotle. All right, let's do it. 7:25. Well, what I was going to say was the best case scenario would be if they send me to Homestead from here, because it's already 8:20 and I kind of just was gonna go down to Homestead, which isn't too far away. Let's knock this Chipotle out and see what happens after that.
Welcome to Chipotle.
Thank you. All right, that was quick. She was just bagging it up. Read this. Please leave delivery at the doorstep. Yeah, I sure will, along with a picture and proof. It's not that I don't trust the customer, but I don't trust the customer. It's like, why would you say, hand it to me, and then give the complete opposite instructions in the notes? Like, there's already an option for leave at door. You don't have to write, hand it to me, oh, just leave at door. All right, I delivered that Chipotle, and now my plan is, I'm not gonna sign out of Palmetto Bay, but I'm gonna start driving down US 1. And if I don't get an order between here and Homestead, I'm just gonna sign off and start doing Homestead. That's the plan. All right, I had this Wingstop. It's already picked up, and I'm on my way. This Wingstop smells of a no tip. It's only $4, but it is going in the direction of Homestead. So, you know how I feel about that. All right, so my dash ended after I dropped that off. I guess I only signed up for until 9 o'clock. But that's perfect. Look where I am at the map. I'm literally at the border of Palmetto Bay and Homestead, which says it's busy. So let's go ahead and dash along the way. Let's go to 12:30. I don't want to really dash too late today. Tomorrow is another day. So as soon as I logged back in, they tried to rope me with a I'm gonna decline this one too. I've just declined 3 things in a row, and I'll explain which ones and why. They tried to rope me into a shitty Popeyes order. Saturday night, Popeyes, Palmetto Bay. You never want to be in that situation. And it wasn't even paying out. It was like $3. Forget it. Then they gave me, interesting, I almost took it, a $9.50 shop and deliver at Winn-Dixie for 12 items. It wasn't going far, but I'll do this, fuck it. Little Caesars. it wasn't going far, but 12 items. It's $9.50 is a good payout, but I mean, I'm gonna get $9 orders that don't require shop and deliver, you know? And I kind of don't want to do a shop and deliver right now. I just want to do regular orders. You know what I'm saying? And then they just gave me a Chipotle going 4.8 miles for $5. And I would have done it if it was going south, but it was going off to the side and to the north. So not the area I want to end up in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I declined those 3 orders. Now I accepted this stupid Little Caesars. It's only paying $5.25, but hey, since I just declined 3 in a row, might as well do this one. It's not going far. Uh-oh. When I see people standing outside of the Little Caesars, I get worried. Okay, it was ready. God, what a relief. I can't tell you the kind of anxiety I get when I see people standing around a Little Caesars pizza. I'm like, they're backed up. But no, I put in a little code. The client's name was on the machine. I got it. I thought I was gonna have to unassign from this, which by the way, I have not unassigned from an order since that 100 deliveries week. So I'm still at 100%. All right, I delivered that Little Caesars. Customer tip $2, so you can't be mad at that guy. All right, I accepted this shitty McDonald's order and I got there and the dining room wasn't freaking open. I mean, it's only 9:40. This dining room is supposed to close like at 10 or 11. Anyways, I unassigned, so I should be at 99% now. But yeah, I wasn't gonna wait in that drive-through. So I paused my dash and I'm gonna go to an area where I feel I'm gonna get better orders. I accepted a Papa John's order for $5.50, and while I was on the way, I got a second order for $9. I got one order, it's 4 things, and another order is 1 thing, but they don't let you go inside the store. Oh, this kind of pisses me off, man. It's like they don't let you inside the store, so you can't put the pizza bags on the counter to properly put the pizza, the 2 orders I got. You know, it's like, now I have to do it on top of my car. I don't know, find a bench. There's no benches here. Like, yeah, maybe I should just use that trash can right there. Okay, this is Julio. Would have been nice to do this in the fucking store. Confirm pickup. You know? It's like, what kind of fucking third world country are we living in where the delivery guy can't go inside the store? Christ. Okay, Julio's due first, so we're going to Julio first. Christ. Oh, you know, it's like, fuck. I mean, they want you to take a picture of the bags because they clearly want you to put them in the pizza bags, but then they don't want to provide a fucking space for you to fucking organize this shit, you know? Anyways, right here. It's too late for me to get all fucking pissed off. Dropped off the first order, the guy handed it to him, and I fucking knocked on the door twice. He's got no stool or chair to leave it in. I left it by some little fucking structure. It looked like a Virgin Mary freaking structure. Took the picture and left. Fuck him. And why is it the first fucking drop-off of a double order is always the one that doesn't answer? It's like, no, take your time, man. I don't have anything else to fucking do tonight. Except wait for you waiting to get your pizza, fuckface. Alright, both of those Pizza Hut, Papa John's pizzas were delivered. Second lady was cool. She actually tipped. She tipped like $6.25. So that was a $9.25 order. And the other one who didn't tip was a $5.50 order. So all in all, not a bad tip out for 2 deliveries.
Thank you for your visit, but we are currently closed. Please visit.
We'll have a order.
I have a DoorDash.
What's the name?
Name is Eva.
Eva, you're gonna have to call and cancel.
Why?
I don't have chicken.
Okay, no chicken? Alright, no problem.
Chicken. What was the other order?
No, nothing. I just have Eva.
Oh, I thought you said 2. I'm so sorry about that. Actually, if you wanna call her and see if she wants to change the chicken for tenders, I can make that for you. But I'm just out of chicken right now.
Okay, no problem.
I just call her. Just stay right there and call her. Let me know if she wants.
All right. Well, no. Okay.
Yeah, call.
This is a nightmare. KFC is out of chicken. I'm chatting with DoorDash. See if they could just cancel this order. The weird thing is I'm stuck in this fucking drive-through line. So DoorDash canceled that order and I'm getting paid half. I don't remember what it was now. I think it was a $6.50 order. It might have been a $9 order. I don't know. Anyways, I got paid half. And I've basically, with that half pay, I think I'm at $100 on the day. So, and peak hasn't even started yet. It's 10:56. Peak starts at 11:30. So I think I'm gonna end the video. You guys don't want to see the rest of my boring night in this bad lighting. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy my ride along here in Homestead. Take care.